Where's that hecking on button? Oh, I found it! Let's play! Good evening everybody, Loke here for another Trial Tuesday, and we have Mercury Blue. Yes, we've got a little double bill this week, just because I've been able to sort out some of the audio bits and pieces. It shouldn't be as echoey in this video, and also I figured I would show up a game that could actually run on the laptop. Yeah, it was a little bit ambitious with the excellent adventures of Captain Spirit, or the amazing adventures of Captain Spirit. Yeah, it's my brain moving things, yes. But Mercury Blue, what do I know about it? I know very little about it, apart from messing around with the options menu, which I will show off now. You can see that we've got the audio down, just because, yeah, it is a very, very loud track for the background. It's an amazing track, don't get me wrong, but yes, it is extremely loud, as you can hear. Or not, because yes, I've equilibrated it, so it should be good. But the only other thing I know about this game is that it's a point-and-click adventure, which, yeah, I like point-and-click adventures. It's a badass theme song in the background, and it's space, so what's not to love? So yeah, we're going to jump in to Mercury Blue for this second double bill of Trial Tuesday. There you go.
A so-called flashbang, a child brought into the known universe in a
Ooh, comic books.
The
I like
origins
comics.
of which remain a mystery to the residents of the galaxy. Found by FU2, a soon-to-be loyal Alliance droid and surrogate parent.
Surrogate parent.
He was raised to become an elite Alliance.
Oh, that's a really nice animation. I do like that animation effect.
The evil corporation Conglomerate.
Conglomerate.
Led by the
Oh god, this is a little camp, isn't it?
of terror from his mighty starship, the Atlas Red.
It reminds me of Broforce, like the Broforce.
Solaria 6 from the vice-like grip of Conglomerate. Angelica was killed by Vandros, prompting Jake to quit the Alliance and start a one-man mission of revenge against the
Yeah, it's basically Broforce, but in space.
By his side, a stack of old Growling Stone magazines and his favorite pair of anti-residue space pants. Captain Jake Hunter set off across the
Jake Hunter,
ship, the Mercury Blue. And although he didn't realize it at the time, not only would Jake find justice, but he had begun an adventure that would ultimately unveil his true identity.
It's an origin story, people. Oh, nurse. We know how this is gonna go. You've seen it so many times in Marvel and DC already. We don't need another origin story. Or maybe we do, that's why we're here. Great. So yeah, the full title of this game is Blue Mercury, a mini episode. I don't know if this is like a bigger game. Again, I go into all the Trial Tuesdays just not knowing.
I found this planet before the fuel ran out. Things are drier than my Aunt Susan's skin condition.
Haha.
Quite a find.
Okay.
Surprised my scanners picked the system up at all.
Oh, I love that little British accent.
Here I thought the only thing you were good for was beer pong.
Robots with a British accent are the best. Oh, Crichton. Oh, I love Crichton and Red Dwarf. So, can I get you anything, sirs? And I'm glad that beeped it out there, because, yes, I would have to beep that out myself otherwise. So that's very welcome. Cool, so...
Right. Captain, first things first. Before heading out onto the planet's surface, there's a tutorial task we need to
complete. A little bit on the nose, isn't it?
The first task is to search the ship for equipment before heading outside.
Okay.
You can check out your current task list by clicking on the inventory icon at the top
left corner of the screen.
Is
Well,
that there? No,
but
no, that's your right.
no,
Your left.
no, to the left. Yep, it's a little bit behind Loke, so I'm just going to move Loke down. As you can see, click on the tablet icon to show your current assignments. Click. So we need to find the key to the locker. Click.
Nicely read, Captain.
Thank you.
You even held it the right way up this time. As you can see from your assignments, first you'll have to collect the key to the locker.
Now, is it a key or is it like a key card?
Inventory, first,
I don't know. Who knows?
on the desk to your right. Then click on it.
Okay. So, they're tutorializing a point-and-click adventure. I suppose that makes sense. Sure.
Now combine the key with your key tag located
Oh
in the
god.
inventory.
Combinations. Key with the key thing. So that with that. Yeah.
Way to go, sir.
I thought that's a Siri. Way to go, Siri.
Now, let's head down to the locker.
No, Apple, don't do that. Okay. I've got my phone in the background and it lit up a little bit. I'm like, no, stop, no.
Simply select the key from the inventory, then click on it once more on the locker to open it.
Okay.
And then you've graduated. That's
Yay!
it. It's open.
Graduation day. Cool. So we need to click on the key and get to the locker, and that's how point and click adventure works.
Bravo. You're definitely a lot smarter than you look.
Why, thank you, FU2. Oh god.
You're now free to explore the rest of the ship
And the planet.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And remember, if you need me, I'm always here to provide smart-ass commentary.
I wouldn't have it any other way, FU2. Cool, so let's have a look around the ship. Oh. No, I thought I saw something interesting in the locker. Let's go check that out. So, we've got Star Ferret. Star Ferret. I can't let you do that, Star Ferret. I do like that. Can I interact?
Star Ferret. I love that game. That's Dingo Star, the actor who plays the lead role. I used to idolize that guy. He's the reason I wanted to become a pilot.
Nice.
Fun fact, he's not actually a ferret. He's a dingo.
Oh no, that's specious. That's specious. You should get a ferret to play the Star Ferret. God damn it! It's so flappy and mad right now. Cool. Valir. Oh wow. Okay, it's actually got quite a bit of detail in.
Was the brawn in the gang. What he lacked in tact, he more than made up for in loyalty. He was the bravest Alliance pilot I ever met.
I'm getting a little bit of Sly Cooper vibes from the voice actor as well.
Those guys were the best pilots in the Alliance.
Yeah.
That day, my crew took back Solaria 6 from Conglomerate Corp.
Every time. Conglomerate Corp gets me. Every time.
And got the hell out. Valeria was a majorly talented pilot. She could fly a trash can into a battle and still win if she had to. And she actually had to a couple of times.
Fair. That's some pretty decent piloting. Cool, so, and, oh, is that it's a scope. I'm going to look at the scope.
Nice, a Piker X9. Good for spying on the neighbors. And you just know
That's not creepy.
good.
And then there was a bit of trouble in the neighborhood. Cool, so let's move around a little bit more. Yep, quick reminder, if you do want to read all of these bits and pieces, go straight ahead. Steam, like, all the Trial Tuesday games are free. Like, the link is in the description below. Anytime if you are enjoying this game, let's just go down there, click on it, download it. It's free. It's awesome. Free games are good. Free things in general are good. But yeah, let's have a look at the cockpit.
This is where the magic happens.
Might be called a cockpit, but get that lewdness out of your brain, Mister. I'm just gonna call you Jim. I can't remember your name because this is a point-and-click adventure, Jim, but not as we know it. Because it's in space. Magazine?
Oh, yeah. Atomic spandex, man. Those guys rock.
Conglomerate. Every time. I can't look at Conglomerate without... Oh, God damn it. Focus. Focus. Conglomerate. Is the galaxy screwed? Every rose has a thorax. I like that. 10 ways to connect with your xenomorph. You and your robots. The talk you need to have. What happened to the Alliance? The greatest retro cover band in the galaxy just went on tour. Ooh, Angelica. Whom is Angelica?
Angelica. I thought we'd be together forever. Vandross made sure that was never going to happen.
Dead or missing love interest then.
Sure he gets what's coming to him.
Yeah.
And that's me with a blaster pointed straight between his eyes.
The voice acting is very good. I will say that it is extremely good voice acting. I like that as well. A scope used for spying. Exploring. Air quotes. Exploring. It's completely Ooh, console. Is this a game console? Can we play a game within a game?
Command and comms console.
No. Aww.
Interesting. Apparently, we're in the middle of nowhere and out of fuel.
We're out of fuel. Okay. That's like me in my first part of the FTL run. I never keep an eye on the bloody fuel gauge in that game. I always struggle to keep an eye on the fuel gauge. Oh, okay, I could have a rail. See, if you give me a plasma rifle, a disruptor, or a railgun, I'm gonna go for the railgun every single time.
That's weapon storage. When the going gets tough, the tough arm themselves heavily.
That's fair. Like the writing is great, the voice acting is great. It's all great.
Open it just yet.
Aww.
Only.
Okay, fine. We've got like a power fist, so we should be good. And the reactor. Let's have a look at the reactor.
The reactor. It's the heart of the ship. Powered by Cameronium.
Cameronium.
There's just enough left in the tank to get airborne, but not enough to punch back through the atmosphere. We have to find Cameronium crystals soon. We're done for.
Cameronium crystals. Okay, let's have a quick peek outside and see what we can see. All I can see is darkness at the moment. It's a little bit slow on the loading there. Oh.
Wow, what a dump. I already want to get out of here.
But we don't have any Cameronium. Exactly.
Ship, that is. Otherwise, we're screwed.
Thank you, FU2.
Let's just catch a Zuber.
Super. Oh.
This far. Like, no.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just so glad they bleeped that out.
Trust me, we'll find those crystals. This way.
Cool.
Oh my. Captain, I've set up 3 observation posts around the immediate area to help you scout the Cameronium. Unfortunately, I was unable to locate the scope attachment. You'll need to find one yourself before you can start scanning this sector for crystals.
Cool. So yeah, I think we'll wander around a little bit. Let's have a look at the sort of scoping mechanic, and then we'll leave the video off there for this week's Trial Tuesday. Because yeah, this game, like, is actually really well made. The point and click bit is cool. I like the little sort of like this 3D. I wouldn't say isometric, 'cause it's not technically isometric, I suppose, but it's sort of like a. It's like a 3D isometric sort of feel, which I think is quite neat. Which, yeah, I like being able to roam around. The one thing I'm not too fond of in point and click adventures is having like just the 2D sort of like thing, and then you click around, and then you move to the next room and you click around. I like being able to move around within an environment, and I've not seen that in many point and clicks. So let's have a look at the tripod, because we can add the scope to the tripod. Oh, cool. Scroll mouse wheel to zoom. Oh, that's so intuitive. I like that. What do we have here then? Damn it. I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look. I looked at the wrong thing.
It's a tripod.
It is a tripod. Okay, I'm gonna click that back on again. Tripod. Okay, so we can see Conglomercorp is down there. We've got more Conglomercorp, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be tagging anything, but we can actually see stuff. But yeah, I think I will leave that there for this week's little Trial Tuesday video. Would I recommend this game? Definitely. Yeah, expect to see this on the channel at some point in the near future as well.
Those a-holes remind the crap out of any old planet.
Okay, looks like I just had to hover over things for long enough to get it to appear. But yes, as I was saying, I'm going to leave that here for this week's Trial Tuesday video. Thoroughly enjoy this, even the little bit that I've seen. A point and click adventure lives or dies on its writing and comedy, and the writing is funny. It's very charming. And just in the ship alone, we got a little bit of world building with respect to sort of like this guy as a pilot. And sort of like the relationship he had with some of his teammates before then ultimately having to sort of like leave the force due to his disillusionment with that sort of thing. But yeah, the support character FU2, just from the very small amounts that we've seen, I very much enjoy. The voice acting is incredible. Games to me, like, again, that's another thing that they live or die on. Just like in gaming in general, it's the voice acting. I love great voice acting in gaming. It's just great. But yes, I've geeked out enough about this week's Trial Tuesday, but you can go and play it yourself. Like, we got the link in the Steam description below. Definite recommendation here. But yes, sadly it does come to that shill bit of the video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Those sorts of things can just go and be spun around and on their heads, much like that little dude, Jim. There it is. Jim's not his name, but I can't remember his name. Because yes, this is a point-and-click adventure, Jim, but not as we know it. Thanks once again for watching our videos. I hope you have a wonderful evening and good night.